Before we get this video started, I just want to give a big shout out for my sponsor of this video, and that's justlearn.com. If you're looking to learn a new language, then go ahead and check out justlearn.com. It's an online private tutoring website where you can learn any language of your choice from tutors all around the world. It's a really cool platform, so if you're looking to learn a new language for, I don't know, maybe for work reasons or private life, or just because you like to learn a new language, then definitely check out justlearn.com. So when you pop onto their website, it's you got English tutors, Spanish, German, Portuguese, Russian, Hindi, Turkish, Filipino, Greek, Arabic, and so forth. You've got so many different languages. So if you're looking to learn a new language, go ahead, pop over to justlearn.com. The link will be in the description below. But anyway, back to the video. Alright, so today I have a mobile phone to test, and this phone is probably the cheapest Android phone on the market, but it actually looks pretty decent. Now this phone cost me about $30, and as you can see, it's completely unbranded. It comes in 4 different colors: a gold, purple type color, black and red. I picked up the red one. It's got a 5-inch touchscreen, HD camera. It's got a slot for memory card, SD cards, quad-core processor, Wi-Fi, and apparently a decent battery capacity. Well, I don't know how big the battery is because it just says battery capacity, but box is very plain. It's completely unbranded, but at the end of the day, it's an Android device. It's got apparently a decent camera on it. It's touchscreen. It has everything you need. How bad can it really be? I mean, quad-core processor for $30 might be pretty good. So how about we crack it open and see how well it performs. So, out of the box, straight away you get the phone. You get a USB cable to charge, you get a manual. Oh, and you even get a case and a screen protector as well. That's pretty neat. All that for $30. This is pretty exciting. I mean, at the end of the day, new flagship phones from big brands even, can cost up to $1,000. $30 for a phone? I mean, of course this is not going to be good as, I don't know, an iPhone, an iPhone 11 Pro or something that's just come out. Of course it's not going to be as good as the latest Samsung Galaxy. It's not going to be as good as any of the big brands, but when you're taking the price in consideration, $30 to $1,000, is it really, $970 difference in price or difference in performance or quality? I'm not too sure about that, so this is quite interesting. You also get this little box here, which is basically just a power brick. Pretty obvious. Power brick, USB cable, put them to the side. Same with the case as well, and the screen protector. So let's peel off this little screen protector. Yeah, this is the phone, and it's actually got a screen protector already on there. As you can, I don't know if you can tell, but it's already got a screen protector already on it. So that's just a spare one, and the case, again, it's just a spare case. And at the back you have this another bit of plastic which you can peel off. It's just like a warnings tab, which isn't peeling off very well. There we go. Oh no. It's going to leave a lot of residue. Well, that's not good, is it? Oh dear. Look at that. It's left, straight away it's left a really sticky residue. That's just pointless. Why stick this? I mean, it's complete useless information. It's just like, warning, it has a battery. Ah dear. Alright, well, never mind. I just hate when something... Look at that, I can actually hold the phone with the residue left on it. That's just not good. Not good at all. I mean, I'm gonna have to get some soap water and rub that off, but never mind. First impressions of the actual phone. I mean, yes, it doesn't feel super expensive, but it's actually got a metal frame here. The bezel around is actually metal by the feel of it. It might just be a chromed plastic or hard plastic. It's very difficult to tell, but it feels premium. That's the main thing. The back cover, I believe, comes off. So you can just pop that off. And this is where you get the lithium ion battery. It's got a 2500 milliamp battery, so not bad at all. And it's called the Mate6 Plus is apparently what this model is called. You might get weird white labeled versions of it because this is completely unbranded. But it's got the camera there, it's got two LED lights with a flash, it's got a front facing camera as well. SIM card slot, micro SD card slot as well. It's got two SIM card slots, so it's dual SIM. Pretty cool, dual SIM phone. You know, that's not bad, that's actually quite impressive. I'm going to stick in a memory card and a SIM card just now. Alright, SIM card and SD card installed. Let's plug back to the battery. Let's put this case back on. And yeah, I mean the case, you can feel how really cheap. But hey, at the end of the day, $30, you wouldn't expect a premium built phone, you know, I mean, it's more about the actual internals. Will they actually perform quite well? So, okay, so I charged it up. So let's go ahead and boot it up. So as you can see, it's unbranded, just says welcome. No brand name whatsoever on this device, which necessarily isn't a bad thing. Quite an interesting startup sequence there. All right, so, I mean, it feels pretty responsive. Maybe I spoke too soon, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of responsive. I mean, it lacks a sort of, it lacks the fluidness you would get on a high-end device, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Torch. So yep, it's got an LED light there. Let's go ahead and check out the camera. So let's take a few pictures, let's see. Let's try a selfie. It's not too bad. It looks okay on the viewfinder. Looks alright. I mean, you can tell it's not as crisp as a flagship phone again, but it's not too bad. For $30, I would be quite happy with that. Let's try a video, so let's record some video. This is a test of the video. You can zoom in whilst recording. It's not too bad. Looks alright. And flip around the camera, let's do a video like this. So this is a test of the video function, testing it. It's not too bad, it looks pretty decent on the screen. Alright, so what else can you do? Okay, what else? So you got obviously the Play Store with all the apps and so forth. You got all the usual Android features. So all that is pretty commonplace. Let's check out the browser. Let's see how browsing is on it. Alright, so I just hooked it up to Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead and test out the browser. Let's see. So I'm just going to pop over to youtube.com. Alright, so straight away, the browser is extremely slow. This phone is taking forever to load pages. And no, it's not the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi right now is getting around 200 something megabits a second, so it's definitely not the Wi-Fi that's slow, it's just the actual device. I think its processor, when it comes to just even loading web pages, it's taking ridiculously long. I mean, it's just freezing up. You can't do anything, as you can see. It's just decided to freeze on YouTube. Trying to go to my channel. I mean, fair enough, I am using youtube.com rather than the app. Let's go ahead and maybe download the app. Let's see if that's, you know, gives us any better results. The actual phone itself is okay in the way it's built. It's just extremely slow. You know, a better processor, maybe some more memory would have been good. And then it would actually have been a usable device. The screen size is great. The camera quality is okay. It's not going to win any awards. You're not going to use it. It's not going to replace maybe a digital camera, but it's certainly good enough for the odd snap here and there. Would I say it's good enough for social media in terms of Instagram? Probably not, but then again, with all the filters and whatnot, you can make even a bad sort of quality camera, you can make it look half okay. But it's a very entry-level phone. That's what's apparent. It looks good on pictures. In theory, it should be decent. It's downloading YouTube right now, and it's just taking forever to download. But I mean, to see how it's a bit slow to react. See, I'm scrolling up and down. It wants to do it, but it's just it's a bit iffy. It's a bit. And I think as a phone, if I was going to use this phone as my daily phone every single day, it would drive me absolutely insane. Because I just, even if it's just a split-second lag, it can really grind on your gears, you know. So that is definitely what I would say is the worst part of this phone. There we go. YouTube has finally opened. Woo! All right. Let's go open up the YouTube app. Let's see if it loads any quicker on the actual app. Come on. I mean, it's definitely loading a bit quicker than on the web browser, but look at that. It's still, just to open my channel, still really wants to think about it. Let's just play a video. Let's see how good a video is, at least. I'm getting paid. All right, let's turn up the volume.
Now on this app, if I move the speaker away, now on this app, you've got radio as well, so you can literally
there we go.
Listen to any radio you want, local radio, so forth.
So that's at maximum volume.
Little pixel gallery here. So these are actual pixel art that people have created. You know, all sorts of different stuff.
I want to point out the speaker is absolutely terrible. The video is not too bad. I've seen worse. But it's very laggy. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, it's extremely laggy. Look at this. Let's turn up the brightness to full. The screen's not very bright.
I'm trying to draw a face now. Don't laugh at me because I'm not very good at art.
Oh, there we go. Thinking about it.
As good as my face.
Gonna do it. There we go.
Drawing is.
A good 4 seconds just to switch it from portrait to landscape mode.
Screen. Whatever
Yeah.
I'm doing here,
Okay.
straight away comes up on the screen here.
Everything is in slow motion with this phone. Yeah, I mean, can you get a phone for $30? Yes, you can. Can you get a smartphone for $30? Yes, you can. Can you get an Android device for $30? Yes, you can. And, you know, on paper, it looks decent. It looks probably half decent, you know, if I'm like this on it, looks pretty good. But the reality is, don't buy it. I mean, even for $30, I know it's so cheap that you can kind of, you can't go wrong. And for $30, yes, I would say it's a good phone for $30, but I would still rather spend maybe even another $30, or maybe even just $60. Make it an even $100 and get something that just wouldn't drive me absolutely insane. You could not use this as a daily phone, maybe as a backup phone. You know, should your main phone ever get broken and you need to use a phone for a day or two, yeah, all right, fine, absolutely, $30, you can't complain. But as an actual device that you want to use daily, it sucks. It really does suck. I mean, it's just too slow. That's the only complaint I have. It's just way too slow. Otherwise, the phone is decent. I mean, the screen is not bad. All right, it's not the highest resolution. The camera's not the highest resolution, but you can live without the greatest screen. You can live without the greatest camera. But the slowness, the laggingness, just open a single web page and it takes 30 seconds to load, that is unacceptable in 2019. Even for a $30 phone, I think that's unacceptable. What they should have done is just whipped it, just given it a much better processor, given it more memory, improved the performance of it, and even just bumped the price up by $10, make it a $40 phone, and that would actually be something worth having, you know, and I could actually then recommend it. But I can't recommend it because it just isn't good enough as a phone. It's too slow. So that's really my verdict. I will leave a link to it in the description below. You can check it out. Go ahead, pick one up. If you need a second phone just laying around just in case as a backup, then yeah, sure. But apart from that, I would say stay away, honestly. That's my verdict. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like and leave a comment. Also, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon so you never miss any of my new uploads. I've got a lot more stuff to unbox and review, so I hope you'll stick around, and I hope to see you again soon. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, feed your mind.